first time, the U.S. Army tested a new radio target plane fitted with remote control.
Imagine a world where battles are no longer fought solely by soldiers on the ground or pilots in the sky. Enter the age of the drone unmanned aerial vehicles that have revolutionized modern warfare. These silent aircraft perform high-risk missions with exceptional precision, constantly pushing the boundaries of technology. Today, we explore the top contenders in the race for the world's best military drone in 2024. Starting with number 15, MQ-28 Ghostbat. The Boeing MQ-28 Ghostbat, formerly codenamed the Boeing Air Power Teaming System, is an unmanned combat aerial vehicle, UCAV, of the Loyal Wingman class that is stealthy and multi-role. Boeing Australia built it specifically for the Royal Australian Air Force. Engineered to function as a force multiplier, the Ghostbat operates alongside crewed aircraft, integrating seamlessly into a comprehensive system that includes space-based capabilities. Equipped with artificial intelligence, it undertakes autonomous missions independently, enhancing the RAAF's operational capabilities. The Ghostbat is distinguished by its modular design, featuring a nose section that accommodates various mission payloads, ranging from combat to force reconnaissance and electronic warfare. Developed under Air Force Minor Program DEF 6014, it adopts the manned-unmanned teaming concept, enhancing the protection and support of manned RAAF aircraft during operations, such as the F-35A, FA-18F, E-7A, and KC-30A. Functioning as a loyal wingman, the Ghostbat operates under the control of a parent aircraft, executing tasks like scouting or diverting enemy fire when necessary. It boasts a remarkable ferry range of 2,000 miles, or a combat radius of 900 miles, enabling it to accompany manned fighters in high subsonic flight. Remarkably, the Ghostbat marks Australia's first combat aircraft development in over 50 years. Boeing Australia's commitment to the project is evident through the establishment of dedicated manufacturing facilities, including the recent announcement of construction for a new facility to support Ghostbat production. Initially procured in batches, the RAAF's investment in the Ghostbat program reflects its strategic importance, with plans for the uncrewed platforms to enter service in 2024 to 2025. Next, number 14, XQ-58 Valkyrie. The Kratos XQ-58 Valkyrie emerges as an experimental yet promising addition to the realm of unmanned combat aerial vehicles. Crafted under the auspices of the United States Air Force's low-cost attritable strike demonstrator program, within the USAF Research Laboratory's low-cost attritable aircraft technology project portfolio, this stealthy marvel is a product of Kratos Defense and Security Solutions. Originally dubbed the XQ-222, it took to the skies for its inaugural flight on March 5, 2019, at the Yuma Proving Ground in Arizona. Within the CAT's objectives, the Valkyrie was envisioned as a loyal wingman, a crucial component of combat missions designed to scout, engage in defensive fire, or act as a decoy to absorb enemy fire. Sporting a trapezoidal fuselage with a chined edge, a distinctive V-tail, and an S-shaped air intake, it boasts advanced stealth technology. A hallmark of the XQ-58 is its adaptability and versatility. It can function both autonomously and as part of a swarm, either under direct pilot control or as a loyal companion to a parent aircraft. Remarkably, it can undertake conventional takeoffs and landings or be launched from various nondescript launch modules, offering unparalleled flexibility in deployment. The XQ-58's journey has been marked by significant milestones, including its integration into the Skyborg program, aimed at fielding unmanned wingmen for manned fighters. Notable achievements include the opening of its internal weapons bay during its 6th test flight in March 2021, and its successful collaboration with an F-15E Strike Eagle in August 2023. Later, number 13. Ilyushin Il-2. The Ilyushin Il-2, also known by its nickname Ilyusha, was a Soviet ground attack drone extensively used during World War II. It was produced in large numbers, with a total of 36,183 units built during the war, making it one of the most produced military aircraft designs in history. Its successor, the Ilyushin Il-10, further added to this impressive production figure. This drone earned various nicknames such as Hunchback, Flying Tank, or Flying Infantryman due to its robust design and effectiveness in ground attacks. The Il-2 played a crucial role on the Eastern Front and was considered essential to the Red Army by Joseph Stalin. Designed by Sergei Ilyushin and his team, the Il-2 featured an armored shell weighing 700 kilograms, which protected the crew, engine, radiators, and the fuel tank. This armored structure, constituting about 15% of the aircraft's gross weight, was a significant innovation, providing protection without compromising performance. It was powered by a Mikulin AM-38F liquid-cooled V12 engine at takeoff power. It was armed with various weapons, including the Volkov-Yartsov VIA-23 23mm autocannons. Next, number 12. The Kagwing Long 2. The Chengdu GJ-2, also known as Wing Lung 2, is an unmanned aerial vehicle capable of remotely controlled or autonomous flight developed by the Chengdu Aircraft Industry Group in the People's Republic of China. Intended for use as a surveillance, aerial reconnaissance, and precision strike platform, Chengdu unveiled the concept of Wing Lung 2 at the Aviation Expo China in Beijing in September 2015. Wing Lung 2 has long-range strike capability with a satellite link. The prototype of the Wing Lung 2 was presented for the first time to the public during the Air Show China exhibition, held in Zhuhai from November 2016. The Wing Lung 2 UAV male is an enlarged version of the Wing Lung 1 with a longer body and wider wingspan. It has a slender fuselage, V-tail, and ventral fin. The aircraft features retractable landing gear, including 2 main wheels under the fuselage and 1 single wheel under the nose. Each wing has 3 hardpoints under the wings with the capability of carrying bombs, rockets, or air-to-surface missiles. A satellite communications antenna is situated on the top front surface of the fuselage, offering long-range data transmission between the UAV and the ground station. The Wing Lung 2 was used by the UAE to perform airstrikes against the Government of National Accord in the Libyan civil war. The GNA received 12 Bayraktar TB2S in 2 batches between May and July. At least half of them have been destroyed during Libyan National Army airstrikes using Wing Lung 2s. The second batch delivered in July was to replace the losses of the first. An investigation led by BBC Africa Eye and BBC Arabic documentaries revealed that the UAE used Wing Lung 2 drones to fire Chinese Blue Arrow 7 missiles at a military academy in Libya's capital, Tripoli, in January 2020, killing 26 unarmed cadets. The drone was operated from Libya's Al-Qadim Air Base, which has been under the control of the UAE. In 2023, the Nigerian Air Force seems to have struck Boko Haram militants using the Wing Lung 2. In 2024, Pakistan carried out a strike on militants within the Iranian border using Wing Lung 2s alongside JF-17S and F-16S. Thereafter, number 11. The GJ-11 Sharp Sword. The Hongdu GJ-11 Sharp Sword stands as a notable achievement in unmanned combat aerial vehicle development, originating from the People's Republic of China, specifically for the People's Liberation Army. Conceptualized by the Shenyang Aircraft Design Institute and realized by the Hongdu Aviation Industry Group, HAG, the GJ-11 embodies advanced capabilities in precision strike and aerial reconnaissance missions. Crafted as a tailless flying wing, the GJ-11 incorporates two internal weapons bays and stealth features such as an aerodynamically shaped rear airframe surrounding the engine exhaust and serrated weapon bay doors. The GJ-11 has an impressive 14-meter wingspan and runs on a single turbofan engine, the details of which are unknown. An exposed engine nozzle was a defining feature of the aircraft's early iterations, which exhibited less stealthy characteristics. In November 2013, glimpses of the GJ-11's inaugural flight surfaced online, marking a significant milestone in its development journey. Further advancements were highlighted in October 2022 when Chinese media unveiled computer-generated concepts portraying three GJ-11 drones under the control of a two-seat variant of the Chengdu J-20 fighter jet. This concept echoes the principles of the Loyal Wingman program in the United States, showcasing the GJ-11's potential for collaborative operations in advanced combat scenarios. With a length of 12.2 meters, 40 feet, and a wingspan spanning 47 feet 3 inches, the Hongdu GJ-11 Sharp Sword UCAV commands a formidable presence in the aerial domain. Standing at a height of 2.7 meters, it exudes a blend of agility and aerodynamic efficiency. Subsequently, number 10, the Aroc. The Aroc, a military drone crafted by the French company Turgus et Gaillard Group, represents a significant leap in unmanned aerial vehicle technology. Resembling a passenger plane in size but operated remotely, it falls under the category of middle-altitude long-endurance drones, boasting a remarkable flight autonomy of 24 hours or more. Its turboprop engine, which drives a conventional tractive propeller, and its large wingspan of 22 meters aid in this endurance. Beyond its primary roles in observation, reconnaissance, intelligence gathering, and area surveillance, the Aroc possesses additional capabilities, including communications relay, and the capacity to carry weapons, bombs, and missiles for autonomous engagement of identified targets. Developed over 3 years, beginning in 2020, the Aroc made its public debut in June 2023 at the Paris Air Show hosted by Turgus et Gaillard. Its inaugural flight was slated for the end of the same year. With a design reminiscent of combat aircraft from the 1930s, featuring a single-engine monoplane configuration with a low, straight wing, the Aroc stands out as the largest unmanned aircraft ever conceived in France. The Turgus and Gaillard Group, founded in 2011, initially specialized in technological innovation for military applications and has since expanded its operations into operational maintenance, gaining renown for its aeronautical maintenance activities. Unveiled at the Le Bourget International Aeronautics and Space Show in June 2023, the Aroc prototype garnered significant attention. Turgus and Gaillard aims to conduct the prototype's maiden flight by the end of 2023, subject to regulatory approvals. Ground tests commenced successfully in April 2024, marking another milestone in the Aroc's journey toward operational readiness. Upcoming, number 9, Ukrainian anti-tank drone. Ukraine's military strategy has witnessed a notable shift, with more than 2/3 of the Russian tanks destroyed in recent months attributed to first-person view drones, according to a NATO official speaking to foreign policy. As Washington delays artillery ammunition deliveries, Ukrainian forces have increasingly relied on FPV drones for anti-tank operations. Piloted remotely, these drones conduct suicide attacks on Russian vehicles, their actions broadcast on social media platforms like Telegram. These drones, priced at a mere $400, lack the sophistication of their 20 million counterparts used by the United States. Equipped with inexpensive cameras and often carrying improvised munitions, they face challenges in aiming accurately, particularly in adverse weather conditions. Yet, despite their limitations, FPV drones have become a ubiquitous presence on the Ukrainian battlefield, delivering payloads and gaining valuable combat experience over nearly 780 days of continuous warfare. While FPV drones offer a cost-effective means of countering Russian advances, their effectiveness is mixed. Analysts suggest that experienced pilots achieve the most successful outcomes, with overall accuracy reportedly below 50%. Moreover, Russia's countermeasures, including signal jamming equipment, present additional obstacles. Ukraine's improvisation extends beyond drone warfare, encompassing a range of innovative tactics. Acoustic sensors detect incoming threats, while heavy machinery equipped with sensors intercept Iranian-made suicide drones. However, these measures are not foolproof, highlighting the ongoing need for air defense systems like the Patriot missile system. Following, number 8, RQ-4, Global Hawk. The Northrop Grumman RQ-4. Global Hawk, introduced in 2001, stands as a pinnacle in high-altitude, remotely piloted surveillance aircraft. Originating from Ryan Aeronautical, now a part of Northrop Grumman, it was initially known as Tier 2 Plus during its developmental phase. Equipped with high-resolution synthetic aperture radar and electro-optical/infrared sensors, the RQ-4 offers comprehensive and systematic surveillance with extended loiter times over target areas. Operated by the United States Air Force, the RQ-4 serves as a high-altitude long-endurance platform, providing an extensive spectrum of intelligence collection capabilities to bolster military operations worldwide. Renowned for its superior surveillance capabilities, the Global Hawk enhances precision in weapons targeting and ensures enhanced protection for friendly forces. The RQ-4 air vehicle, which has an Allison Rolls-Royce AE 3007H turbofan engine and various sensor packages and communication systems, makes up the Global Hawk UAV system. The ground element consists of a launch and recovery element and a mission control element with ground communications equipment. Each RQ-4 air vehicle boasts a payload capacity of 2,000 pounds and can operate for up to 30 hours, covering vast areas of terrain. Through its iterations, the Global Hawk has evolved to meet diverse operational requirements. The RQ-4A Block 10 initiated operational use, focusing on imagery intelligence with SAR, EO, and IR sensors. Subsequent versions like the RQ-4B Block 20 and Block 30 expanded capabilities with upgraded sensors and multi-intelligence collecting capabilities. Formerly, number 7, General Atomics MQ-20 Avenger. The MQ-20 Avenger is General Atomics' latest developmental unmanned combat aerial vehicle for the U.S. military. A significant departure from previous Predator drones, it incorporates a turbofan engine and stealth design features. Unlike the propeller-driven MQ-1 and MQ-9, the Avenger utilizes a turbofan power plant and optimized shape with internal weapons bays and S-ducts to reduce infrared and radar signatures. Its first prototype took flight in April 2009, with a second upgraded airframe following in 2012, featuring a longer fuselage for enhanced payload and range. The Avenger will be capable of employing the same precision munitions as the MQ-9 Reaper, but it also integrates advanced sensors, including a synthetic aperture radar and an electro-optical targeting system derived from the F-35 fighter. Compatibility with existing ground control and communications infrastructures eases operations alongside legacy Predator or Reaper systems. The Avenger can even deploy its own unmanned systems for standoff attack and penetrating strike roles. Over 13,000 flight test hours have been logged, with an extended 76-foot wingspan variant demonstrated in 2016 boosting endurance to 20 hours, though traded against internal payload. Then, number 6, MQ-9, Reaper. The MQ-9 Reaper, sometimes called Predator B, is an advanced unmanned aerial vehicle developed by General Atomics Aeronautical Systems, primarily for the United States Air Force. Part of an overall unmanned aircraft system, it is capable of both remotely piloted and autonomous flight operations. A significantly larger and more powerful platform than the earlier MQ-1 Predator, the Reaper is driven by a 950 shaft horsepower turboprop engine. This provides over 15 times more ordnance payload capacity and triple the cruise speed of its predecessor. While unmanned, the MQ-9 is actively monitored and controlled, including weapons deployment, by human aircrew based in ground control stations. It was designed as the Air Force's first true hunter-killer, long endurance, high-altitude surveillance, UAV. The Air Force fleet has grown to over 300 MQ-9 Reapers as of 2021, with ongoing upgrades to enhance performance in high-end combat environments. The platform has an estimated service life projected through 2035 at an average unit cost of $31 million. In addition to the U.S. Air Force, the Reaper is also operated by U.S. Customs and Border Protection, as well as allied militaries worldwide. General Atomics offers further derivatives including the MQ-9B Sky Guardian and Sea Guardian for specialized land and maritime missions. Thereafter, number 5, Bayraktar Akinci. The Akinci is a formidable high-altitude, long-endurance unmanned combat aerial vehicle developed by Turkish company Baykar for the nation's armed forces. The first 3 aircraft entered service in August 2021. A potent design, Akinci boasts an impressive 5.5 plus ton maximum takeoff weight with over 1,050 kg dedicated to payloads. It is powered by 2 turboprop engines producing between 450 and 750 horsepower each. The drone is equipped with an array of advanced systems, electronic support measures, electronic countermeasures, satellite communications, air-to-air radar, collision avoidance radar, and synthetic aperture radar. With a preliminary design review completed in 2019, Akinci conducted its maiden autonomous flight in December that year after ground engine testing. Its first live fire tests occurred in April 2021, successfully employing indigenous MAM-L, MAM-C, and MAM-T munitions. The aircraft offers considerable payload capacity, 881 lbs internal and 2,094 lbs external stores for a maximum of 2,076 pound combat load. It will be Turkey's first UAV capable of launching cruise missiles with a 66-foot wingspan, 40-foot length, and a low 280 km/h cruise speed. Akinci provides an impressive loitering presence. It has already seen operationalization in supporting Turkish military campaigns in northern Iraq. Upcoming number 4, X-47B. The X-47B is a demonstration unmanned combat aerial vehicle developed by Northrop Grumman for the U.S. Navy's Unmanned Combat Air System program. A tailless, jet-powered blended wing body design, it is capable of semi-autonomous operations and aerial refueling on aircraft carriers. Originating from DARPA's JUCAS program in 2000, Northrop's X-47A Pegasus preceded the X-47B as a proof-of-concept testbed. 2 X-47B demonstrators, designated AV-1 and AV-2, carried out an extensive flight test campaign beginning in 2011 to validate shipboard integration. achieving its first arrested carrier landing in 2013 aboard the USS George H.W. Bush. The X-47B subsequently demonstrated coordinated operations alongside manned FA-18 fighters, conducting fully autonomous launches, recoveries, patterns, and refueling with a 90-second operational tempo. While initially planned as a future unmanned strike platform, a 2016 Navy review restructured the X-47B as a reconnaissance and tanker asset with limited strike capability. This pivoted the program towards the follow-on MQ-25 Stingray aerial refueler. Though demonstrating groundbreaking autonomous carrier capabilities, concerns over cost and survivability led the Navy to open the U-Class requirement to competition in 2017. Northrop ultimately withdrew its X-47B-derived proposal that year. The two X-47B aircraft avoided museum retirement and have been retained by Northrop for potential future testing, with one undergoing modifications as an MQ-25 prototype in 2017 before that effort was suspended. Next, number 3. Israel Aerospace Industries, Heron. The Israel Aerospace Industries. Heron, also known as the Makats-1, is a medium-altitude, long-endurance unmanned aerial vehicle developed by Israel Aerospace Industries, capable of mail operations up to 52 hours and altitudes reaching 35,000 feet. The Heron has demonstrated its endurance capabilities through continuous 52-hour flights, though actual durations vary based on payload and flight profile. An advanced version called the Heron TP, or Israel Aerospace Industries ITAN, also exists. In 2005, the Israel Defense Forces made a substantial $50 million purchase of Heron systems. The Heron utilizes GPS navigation and can operate via pre-programmed autonomous flights, manual ground control, or a combination. Automatic launch, recovery, all-weather capabilities, and return-to-base functions in case of signal loss are integrated. It carries a 550-pound sensor payload, including infrared or visible cameras, signal intelligence systems, and radars for ground surveillance, target acquisition, and artillery adjustment. Sensor data links use line-of-sight, aerial, or satellite relays for real-time ground station transmission in autonomous or manual modes. The Heron saw extensive action during 2008 to 2009's Operation Cast Lead, providing continuous overlapping surveillance and close air support coordination between UAVs, helicopters, and fighter jets directly allocated to ground forces. Thereafter, number 2. Tai Aksungur. The Tai Aksungur, formerly known as the Anka-2, is an unmanned combat aerial vehicle developed and manufactured by Turkish Aerospace Industries for the Turkish Armed Forces. Based on the existing T-Anka drone family, the larger Aksungur is designed for long-endurance surveillance, signals intelligence, maritime patrol, and unmanned combat missions. Its development took 18 months, with a new airframe, wing, and landing gear designs, but utilizing control systems from prior Anka models. 2 prototypes underwent testing, with the first successful autonomous flight on March 20th, 2019, lasting over 4 hours. Additional testing continued through 2019 as Tai prepared the Aksungur for planned production in early 2020. The Aksungur has a 24-meter wingspan and 12-meter length when resting on its tricycle landing gear, which retracts in flight. It features a centralized fuselage for avionics under high-mounted wings ending in winglets. Fuel is stored in the wings and fuselage. It is powered by 2 turbocharged diesel engines mounted under the wings, driving 3-bladed propellers, providing a cruise speed of 180 km per hour. With a 750 kg payload, it can operate up to 25,000 feet for 12 hours as an attack aircraft, or 24 hours for signals intelligence at 35,000 feet with a 150 kg load. The aircraft has 3 hardpoints under each wing rated for 150 to 500 kg loads to carry munitions and equipment. The first production of Aksungur was delivered to the Turkish Navy in October 2021 for maritime roles. In late 2022, they were deployed over the Aegean to hunt Greek submarines with sonobuoys. 2 confirmed losses occurred in northern Iraq in 2023 and 2024 during anti-terror operations by Turkish forces. Finally, number 1. Boeing MQ-25 Stingray. The MQ-25 Stingray, originally conceived in 2006 as the Unmanned Carrier-Launched Airborne Surveillance and Strike Program, the MQ-25 was first envisioned as a stealthy attacker capable of penetrating enemy defenses. Its priorities shifted in 2012, favoring the quicker development of an intelligence, surveillance, and reconnaissance aircraft for counterterrorism operations. By 2016, the focus changed decisively to the carrier-based aerial refueling system, a dedicated tanker to free up fighter jets like the FA-18 and FC-35 for combat roles. The Boeing MQ-25 Stingray, designed for aerial refueling, took its first flight on September 19, 2019. It successfully conducted its first refueling mission in June 2021, transferring fuel to an FA-18F Super Hornet. The jet-powered Stingray boasts a single Rolls-Royce AE3007N turbofan engine, providing 10,000 pounds of thrust, similar to the MQ-4C Triton. While not fully stealthy, it incorporates radar-evading features like a streamlined fuselage, flush inlet, and V-tail design. Future variants may carry anti-ship missiles like the AGM-157C LRASM and sensor payloads on its underwing hardpoints. The drone measures 51 feet long with a 75-foot wingspan, folding to 31.3 feet for carrier storage. It is designed specifically for tanking, and the Stingray has an operational range of 500 nautical miles while carrying over 16,000 pounds of fuel. This extended range allows it to refuel fighters far from carriers, significantly boosting their operational reach. Its aerial refueling store allows it to transfer fuel during missions. The first MQ-25 squadron, VUQ-10, was established in 2021 at NAS Point Mugu to begin operational testing and training. Additional squadrons are planned as the Stingray brings new unmanned refueling capabilities to carrier strike groups. We are coming to an end here today. Thanks for watching, and for such top listing videos, subscribe to our channel.